As it's broadcasting on another Thursday night,
not.
We are hoping. Marna, of course, is always anxious because she sees a screen here live, and her computer, of course, like the rest of you, are several seconds behind us. But we're good. And
There's too many cameras, too many screens.
I can't help it. YouTube is not instantaneous live. It's got a delay. So we're happy to be here, whether we are live or in a time loop 7 seconds behind. We're here somewhere.
And the weather?
In the Ethernet. Well, yeah, right away we should say, if it storms and power or internet is lost, we will be gone.
Yeah, we won't pull it back up.
Yeah, it would be too difficult to try. By the time I got everything rerouted to a cell network or something like that, you would all be way too
past
late.
Us.
Yeah, it's not worth it. So just in case that happens here. In fact, we had a good storm a couple of days ago, and I want to show you real quick here a video from it.
Well, Kansas City's getting, is anybody getting a storm right now? Kansas City's getting it bad again. I'm telling you, Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri have really been getting hit.
Hi, Deb, and hi, Irene. I hope you're safe, Irene, down there.
Yeah,
down
Irene,
south.
what is your weather? I was afraid you wouldn't be here tonight. Anybody getting a
Donna
storm?
says, and Renee, I believe, are both getting it.
Oh, gosh. No storm. Okay.
So what I'm going to show you here is Tuesday we had big storms coming through, lots of wind, lots of rain, just dumped a ton. And after the rain had passed, I went out Tuesday evening to walk the dogs and put the goats away between the last of the raindrops. And this is what I saw. Piece of our ground was steaming. I can only assume that it was a lightning storm. No, it's dug there. It was just flat ground. You couldn't tell.
That was after you dug.
Yeah, this is after I dug at it, trying to find out if there was something burning down there. I couldn't. It's all rocky. I mean, real rocks there. It was.
That's
backfilled.
a rock that you see. It looks metallic, but it's rock. Yeah. Of course, with the lightning hitting it, maybe it is.
Yeah, fused it into metal now.
Yeah.
It forged into metal, but. That was a little weird. I dumped.
And that went on and on and on. I mean, it didn't just.
Yeah, and that was only about, it's about 20 feet out the back door of the studio, and
not far from my barn.
Yeah, not far from the barn, and all. And I dug that hole there. Mm-hmm. It was hot.
Hot to the touch. He actually put his hand on it.
Yeah, and I dumped a couple of gallons of water. Well, it was a 5-gallon bucket of water, filled that hole and overflowed it. And the next morning before daybreak, it was dry and still steaming. But by 10 o'clock in the morning, it had cooled off and was all gone. So I don't know what happened there. It was the weirdest. You always expect with a lightning bolt there'd be some kind of scorched earth. But the surface was just normal.
Well, the weird thing is, it didn't. I don't know, but it was weird.
We don't know.
I said it was just hell reaching up, but you know.
Yeah. Coming through. Hi, Tracy and Tammy. Yeah.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Thank you for coming. We always appreciate it.
Hello. If I missed you coming in, I wasn't intentional. Try and catch you all as you get in, and announce your presence.
Yeah, we got some cute photos to show you tonight. We have some stuff I got at garage sale. We're going to open up some Rainbow Shadow High shoes to see if we can find the little alien a pair of shoes. She came without them. This hush came with nothing. I got her cleaned up. Her hair, her hair is gorgeous. And Darren made her. This is the Moon Surface stand. Okay. And I asked him to do it in green glow rather than the white. I have the white, and I have the white. It's almost white. It's got a little green tint to it, but the glow in the dark. But I wanted the green glow for her. So that's how far I am. And like I said, we'll open some shoes, see if we can find her some shoes or boots that would be suitable for an alien for the collab coming up on, July 14th.
I thought you said 30th. I thought it was later in July.
You're right, I think.
Want me to run and get a calendar when I...
Well, when you go for the EIEIO,
EIO,
yeah. And I've got some garage sale stuff. I have something real fun, a doll from Walmart, but kind of fun. Yeah, 30th, thank you. I've got 2 set up now. Well, actually, more than that, but I couldn't remember the date. Thank you, Donna. You're right. It is the 30th, 10 a.m. We
Central.
have several people have said they wanted to join in on the
Yeah.
collab. If you haven't joined in yet and would still like to, love to have you. I will get email addresses or whatever we need to do for that. I'm excited about it. I love my little doll. I think she's perfect for it. Any doll at all, doesn't matter. What else do we have tonight? EIEIO and no craft tonight. I had a lot going on, and
It's a busy week for everybody. It's
busy.
Well, June now, so we are racing
almost
into
a full
to
week
summer,
into June.
and for most people, this
This
is summer.
Yeah, this is summer.
I mean, so
yeah. Memorial Day, summer.
yeah, and like
Labor Day,
everybody,
fall.
we all get crazy busy. You know, weekends are beautiful. We
yeah.
get to everybody should get an opportunity to get out and enjoy
Yep.
the things that the world has to offer.
I rode 13 miles the other day. Real proud of it. Yeah, we rode to lunch and just to lunch and back.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good ride.
Yeah, a hot ride too, and you
was hot.
did pretty good. You were kind of suffering when we got there,
First got there, yeah.
But we
ride just over
hydrated.
6 miles. Either way, we leave our driveway just over 6 miles, or approximately 6 miles to a town that actually used to be a train station.
Yeah, train stations in 6 miles, but we actually had a
Not
little
really
whistle stop.
Station, but
Right.
yeah, we had a whistle stop down here by us.
Yeah.
One of the original owners, the second owners of this house, used to have chickens, and this was in the 40s. Wasn't it in the 40s, or was it
It would have been
30s and 40s?
30s and 40s.
She would collect her eggs and walk down to the whistle stop, which is almost a half mile. And she'd stand on the platform, and the engineer would take her eggs, take them to the next town, and bring her money back on the next route, and take her next eggs the next day. Isn't that fun, the way things used to work? God, we couldn't do that anymore for love or money.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really cool. And now I have chickens in the same building well, it's been updated, of course, but the same building that she had her chickens in.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I went down to the town hall, I guess a year or so ago, and got some copies of the plat maps from back then of who owned the land and stuff. But of course, there are no pictures of what this little whistle stop. Evidently, there was a little platform
that's
there,
weird.
and a grain mill, and a little kind of a store there.
And water for the train.
Yeah.
That's why they call it a whistle stop.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
You want to throw up some of that? Let's open up some shoes, or
Okay.
do you have something to open with?
Yep.
Trusty
I do.
scissors.
I knocked my microphone. I knew I would.
Marna's trying to get unplugged here.
Wait a minute. I'm only going to open a few.
Thanks, Donna, and
but I
hi,
thought it'd be
Tina.
fun. Show it.
Okay, where are we going? There we go.
All right, what colors do you want me to open? There was a heavier, this is the one I'm going to, what do you like? There's a rainbow, there's a purple, there's a red, kind of a,
You got a lot of red. Why don't you
Orange.
open one of those reds?
well, let's see what they say.
Okay.
too.
We got an orange and
There's
a
a
pink,
pink, yep,
gold or
we got a
green,
pink.
purple, pink, rainbow. Hi, Missy.
Rainbow. That one's kind of open.
And did I say hi, Rebecca?
I
don't
wonder
think I did.
who
Hi,
did
Rebecca.
that? We didn't. That was in the back of our thing.
Oh.
Okay, that's 4. That's good. We'll see what we got. Out of 4,
She's been opening those a few at a time here and there,
Yeah.
and these are last. We still got a couple boxes.
Yeah, we do.
Saved away.
yeah, we do. Oh, I hope these are shoes. I should have looked. This is shoes,
'cause
and
No
purses.
purse. Red was
All right,
purse.
we'll get a different red and see if it's, there's shoes, red. So we still got the red. All right, let me
When you got
fix-
all the shoes in the display case too.
fix my
Still.
scissors. Yeah, for sure. Isn't that cool? On the in the box. All right, let's see. Turn her around. Loving her hair. Oh my God, I love her hair. I did not cut the strings out of her hair. I'll show you what I'm talking about. These little strings are pretty cool. They're actually fused in to the hair. And I could have gotten them out without too much trouble. But I thought, you know, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with her hair. And that would be very handy to have to tie off like, I don't know, space buns or anything like that. All right, let's open this first one. Pull out the little drawer. They all come with these little drawstring bags, which is kind of nice. And they all come with the little drawers, which I think is really cute. Really cute. You could have a container of some sort and use those for actual drawers. That would be really cute. And then they got this little fancy sticker on them. We're talking high class here. Oh, I thought these might be these boots. Now this could be a possibility. These could be space boots. They could.
Yeah, they could be.
And they could be painted where the red is. They could be painted another color.
And you've got a pair in the display case too, same thing. So you could paint one and see how it turns out.
Yep, all right, that's trash. Oh, and they also always send the look what you didn't get list of purses that you could get and the shoes. Now these would be perfect. These would be really cute.
Yeah.
Real cute. So glad I opened that. All right, let's hope I got this. Okay.
Well, Donna, we got these all on clearance when they were getting rid of them. We ran back. Well, actually, I bought them. I was running errands at Walmart and saw them, and we paid $1 a piece for them. So of course I bought every one they had.
And then we went.
And then we went back and bought
more.
Bought the unfinished boxes.
Yeah, we put boxes together and bought them all. Bought them all. This one has a white bag. Let's see what we got here. This feels more like shoes than boots. Oh, no. Okay, these are cute boots. Not what I'm looking for, but pretty cute boots. I mean, really cute boots. Let's see. Now let's just set those there and toss this down and toss this down and this and open the pink. Yeah, these are really cute. They originally sold, I think, for $9.99, and then they were at our Walmart $7.97 for a long time, and then they went down to $5.97, and then Darren went in, and here they were $1. Okay, we have Bell Parker pink. All right, got the little sticker. What did we get? Oh man, I had wanted some of these. How you get your leg in there, I don't know. Let's see. That would take some work and some tweezers, I'm pretty sure, to put on your doll. But oh my, look at these. They are like, these are thigh high. Woohoo! Now that's sexy. I tell the story that in junior high school, we had a teacher. She was about, I don't know, 5 foot nothing, and she weighed about 82 pounds. Cute as she could be. And she used to wear thigh high brown pleather boots in the winter. She was rocking. And she was married to the football coach, and he was also the shop teacher. And at that time, the shop teacher used a paddle on the boys. When they got in trouble, he had a paddle in the shop. True story. Okay, this one has a yellow bag. Let's see, yellow was, who's yellow? I can't think. Shoot, Sunny. Yeah. Oh, boots again. Wow, I hit the jackpot tonight in boots. Those are kind of cute. Those are kind of cute.
We got a little graffiti on
for
it.
hiking, yeah. Yeah, it's got some little graffiti. So there you go. I did get some boots. that's pretty cool. Let me set this over here out of the way and show you what else I got at garage sales. Well, that's pretty cool. I got some good stuff there. Let me set these. Oh, wait, I could put them in the little, they're little bags. What? I got cool ones. Really cool ones. Okay, sweetie, you got to move. Not there. How about here? Her hair is still drying. Here, turn and they can see your little eyes. That'll be alien-esque. All right, from garage sales.
Oh, we got more goodies, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
From garage sale and thrift stores. We went garage sailing last Friday, right? Yeah,
Yep.
And then we went to lunch.
We
have, it's going to sound like a commercial. We have the McDonald's app on our phones, and the two of us get stuffed for like $6. No kidding. Darren gets the meal deal, and I get the fries and a drink usually. And we split everything, and we are so stuffed. And it's like $6.36 or something. So think about that if you're looking for cheap lunches or dinner, or if you have kids to feed.
Yeah.
God, would I love that when my sons were growing up. I got these at a thrift store in Sedalia. It was way too expensive, but it's a really nice basket. And sooner or later, I'm going to be gathering eggs. Let me take this down a little bit so you can see it. There we go.
It was half off Wednesday, in fact, yesterday.
Yeah, it was half off Wednesday, and this was $5, so it was $2.50. I'm used to paying like 50 cents or a quarter for baskets, but this is a really, really sturdy one with a big, thick handle that's really woven in nicely. So I bought it. I did. Hoping for eggs soon. Don't know when it'll be, but I'm hoping. And then I got this great big piece of fabric. I mean, look at this fabric. There's a lot here. But what I wanted it for, I like making leggings. My smart dolls look so good in leggings. They give it those long legs. And this stretches both directions. So this would also make cute swimsuits or whatever. I think there's enough fabric here. We could about make a swimsuit for every lady present tonight and still have leftovers for dolls. I don't know how much is here, but there's over a yard for sure. And I paid $3.50. I had it in my hand. I put it back. I had it in my hand. I thought, for $3.50, if I got one pair of leggings out of it, that would be a good deal. It would.
Hi, Penny.
So then I got these little rabbits to decorate with. They look like, what are they called?
Peeps.
Peeps.
They
I got all of these for a quarter.
Sugar glazed
Thought
look.
they were cute.
Makes me hungry for a peep.
Yeah. Oh, look at these rings I got. I wear big rings. Not so much in the winter because your hands get so much smaller, or mine do. So I have to change rings. And in the winter, I'm always putting gloves on and off because, I walk the dogs 4 times a day and in and out feeding animals, etc. But look at these rings I got. Aren't they cool? $1 each. I thought they were real cool. This one I especially like.
They're loud like Marna.
Well, yeah, I am. I don't see a marking in there, but they sure look. This one sure looks sterling silver. And I just really like it. So I got these, and I can't remember if I got these. Oh yeah, I got these for around the farm and to mow in. They're just little shorts with pockets. When I'm out with the animals, I've got, treats and whatever. I carry what I call zip ties about everywhere I go. This was a real find. This was $1, and it's new in the box. Not in the box, but it is a. Can you see that? It's a halter with the lead rope. These are real handy to have where you can grab them real quick in case your goats get out. These are actually for show, when they show sheep and goats in the ring for confirmation that this is what they use. Anyway, this snap is worth more than $1, so I was really glad to get it. And it's a weaver, and weaver is good quality.
$14, $15 probably.
Yeah,
For that.
yeah. And then I went to Walmart, and you want to make your announcement to what we're going to do for pictures the next couple of weeks?
Oh my goodness! You think I'm going to remember? Isn't next week we're going to do
Wedding.
weddings, and the following week, and which also next week is, well, just after next week will be, between next week and the week after is our wedding anniversary. So of course
yeah,
it should be wedding, and I don't remember the one after that.
Swimsuits.
Oh yeah, swimsuits. That's right.
And then mermaids.
Yep.
Going to do mermaid. You can do bride or groom or people going to weddings or anything at all.
I already found some for Marna for next week for weddings. So I was digging through her trolls today and found these.
I
cute
have a
little
few
things.
trolls, don't I?
You have a few. She's got a troll for everything, every
God.
season, every activity. It's just a matter of finding them now.
Well,
So,
and I have like 2 or 3 more tubs still upstairs.
I didn't
so-
get to look through all of them.
Yeah. I'm going to take the sticker off this. I'll show it to you first.
Okay, hold.
I went to Hobby Lobby hoping for some fabric for the mermaids. And I waited because I don't know if you know this, but Hobby Lobby has their fabrics 40% off every other week. So if you go on the correct weeks, it's almost 50% off. I mean, goodness sakes, wait a week
Yeah.
or think ahead. So I wanted some Smart Doll mermaid print fabric. And they had it, but not like they used to. They only had one, and it was about twice this size. I got this at Walmart, and I got a full yard, and that's what I paid, which is a very good price because this is the stretch, both directions. Not a lot of stretch, but it has the stretch, and that's what you need for swimsuits and such. And I really
mermaid outfits.
I like this color better than what
Hobby Lobby.
had, yeah, for sure. And that's all I have in that, but I have that doll, but I was going to show it after EIEIO if you want to go get
Okay.
our pet for tonight.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Do you need the camera on? Or
I
you just
was going to talk.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. The overhead.
Oh, the overhead, thanks. No. So I have a lot of irons in the fire, and I love it. I'm feeling back to my old self again. I'm sewing again almost daily, and that feels so good. And I got to get back to making my skirts for the upcoming events that Darren and I host. The first ones I have to make are for the 15 to 18-inch dolls, like your Elowen will be the fashion doll for fall fashion that we focus on. And then Winterfest is for 1/3 dolls, including and not limited to Amaya Rain. We're going to actually do, I'm going to try to have at least 2 sessions on Amaya Rain this year. And there'll be an option in the goodie box if you want. We focus on smart dolls. It's for all 1/3 dolls. We focus on smart dolls because we have to have a focus, and I love the smart dolls, and I have smart dolls. But we're going to try to do at least 2 sessions on Amaya. Can you hear him coming? Can anybody hear that? Yep, chicken. Yep. So I went to this flea market, and I bought 2 hens. And they were young. They were just starting to feather out and about half grown. And I really wanted a big red hen. And I kept saying, that one looks like a rooster. Oh, no, these are all hens. I guarantee it, and blah, blah, blah. Don't let him poop on her hair. Well, she has started crowing.
Yeah.
But we knew before because the comb, this is the comb on top of the head, and the, what are they called, wattles?
And the tail set.
And the tail set, and he was just cocky.
Making sure he doesn't pee on me or something. Nope, not yet.
But so we have another big red rooster. I don't know that he's staying. I don't need more than one rooster. And oh, it's okay.
Sorry,
it's
bud.
All right, buddy. I know, but it's okay.
It's just, I do not want to be
He's
displayed.
very friendly.
Yeah, he's a great boy. I mean,
when you feed, he comes over, he talks to you, and
I was just trying to show him a little bit better, and he didn't like
can you crow? You look like you were starting your neck. And he crows like a adolescent, you know,
Yes,
it
not
sounds
quite
kind
there.
of sick. But yeah, so that is, he doesn't have a name because why
Don't get too
you have a
attached.
name? Huh? What is your name? Huh? But isn't he a pretty thing? I just, oh man. Oh man. Well, Deb, he didn't look like that when we got him.
Yeah, he did not.
He looked just like the other one, the hen that we got, with just a little bit bigger comb. And I just kept looking at him thinking, I don't know. No, it's a hen, she'd say. It's a pullet, which is female, like a filly, young female. And but yeah, it's not. It's not. Yeah, we do handle them. Not as much as we probably need to. We just, time is thin right now. We mow 2 days a week, and we have a lot of others going on. Oh, okay, lived on a poultry farm. Okay.
What was I supposed to get in the house?
Oh, that's all right. We don't need it.
Okay.
Darren asked, what was I supposed to get in the house?
They probably heard better than you did.
Oh, yeah, you have a microphone on. I forget that you have a microphone on. Well, let me show.
I need to get wet
Oh,
wipes
look, he
in
left
here.
some feathers for us. I can make some doll stuff with this. Turn this on. He left these behind. Aren't they cute? Small enough for a small doll.
Still got little pin feather sheaths on it, some of his feathers.
Just set that there. Okay, so I went to Walmart. I know these have been out for a while, the Zuru dolls in the ball, the blind balls. And I didn't buy one. They were like $10 when they first came out, I think. Then Walmart, I keep jumping up because my pillow keeps sliding under me. I decided I was going to get one because at Walmart, they're $7.95. And I thought, I'm going to get one. Well, I went to our Walmart in town, and they always had them. You know, I'd always look at them, pick them up. Sometimes I'd give them a ride, but I never bought one. And I decided to get one. I went, and they didn't have one. Not one. Because I guess because of the changeover, you know, they're in Series 2 now. And I was at a Walmart yesterday. It seemed like 2 weeks ago. You know, the time's going so fast.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'm going to go get one of those dolls. A much bigger store in Sedalia rather than Boonville, which is a small town. All they had was an empty box. And I asked the employee to see if they had any more somewhere, you know, like in the back maybe. And she said, well, it says we have 2, but they'd be out here. And there were none. I mean, we looked everywhere. And you know what I did? I took the empty box. I did. And I just put it in my cart. And I've done this in the past when the shoes and the Rainbow High shoes.
We'll buy the last of the shoes
Yeah.
and take the box.
Yeah. And I made the mistake of asking. The first few times they're like, oh, sure, you can have that. But then we went and they said, what happened was really Stitch. I asked the girl, I said, it's an empty box, you can check it. I said, it's the display box and I'd like to have it. And she said, well, there's stuff on it. I said, yes, that's why I'd like to have it. And she's like, well, I guess I need to ask my manager. So she went and asked her manager, and the manager came over and said, oh, I never saw that before. That's really cool. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And you know, in the past, they just throw them away. And we knew that. Well, you know, the manager said, oh no, I'll have to take that. And she handed it to an employee and said, put that in my office. You know what she did? She took that for herself. So this one, I don't know, I still feel kind of like a thief. But I just left it in my cart very openly, very paid for our stuff, left the store, and it was in there. And I just took it. It's an empty box. If you think I'm awful, I'm sorry, but okay. So this is the one that I got, and it's one I probably would have wanted. And yeah, I think they're taking them home. So this one not only has the little stuff, it has a little diorama. But aren't they cute? They're the little silicone babies. I mean, they're just, get that up there. They're cute. They're silicone and they're adorable. And now I have one. And I'll probably get another one because they're so cute. So cute. Isn't this what would you call this? The bouncer, or would you call this the rocker? Very cute though. Look how cute that baby is. Oh, let me turn it this way. Oh, how cute is that? Which way do I turn it? Look at that sleeping. Ah, silicone. So I'm happy to have it. I'm very happy to have it. Good question, she said.
Well, that was a lot of fun. I got to see that stuff twice. But I really like the rings. Those are going to be great on you.
Thanks.
So what else we got for tonight?
You've got photos.
Oh, I do. Let's a little Dolly parade.
Dolly parade.
Okay. Now remember, we're going to comment and talk about them if we want as they go, but otherwise.
What did you tell me last week? Not to say anything bad about people. So
I didn't say don't say anything bad. I just said the microphones are still going to be on. You know, watch what you say, and I don't mean as in you would say bad things about people, but when you have to roll back when we did do the lives like Winterfest or the St. Pat's Bash. Anytime we have a guest speaker, we try and have a 10-minute video that plays.
Yeah.
So that if something technical happens and we can't get, or if they don't show up, if there's a problem with internet, their computers are having problems, our computers having problems, that we still have an opportunity for you to hear about them straight and see them straight for them. Well, while that's playing, you can't hear us. It's just playing. Well, that was our opportunity to catch up on all the things we needed to talk about for the next part coming up, and to connect up with the guest speaker and get the connection and all that kind of behind the scenes stuff. And I didn't want her to think that when this was playing, just because you can't see us, that they can't hear us, and that we shouldn't be talking about, the rooster and what we're going to bring out next. And that's all I was saying. So I don't mean anything by it. Marna does not talk bad about people, and I certainly would never imply otherwise.
If I do talk bad,
you're a sweetheart.
It's a whisper into the right people.
Yeah, well, no, it should just tell it to you straight to your face.
Yeah, I do.
Is the truth
I
of
pretty
it.
Much don't say anything about people that I wouldn't say to their face. That's true.
Anyway, so let's have a little Dolly parade.
Oh,
very small Dolly parade. It was a tough topic. This week is graduation, kind of the end of the graduation. We're rolling into the summer now. School's out. The parties are on. And we kind of left it wide open, but it also is a busy week. So just remember, well, anyway, we'll talk about next week later. Here we go. Now you know why I was digging through the trolls.
No, I knew that you had asked. We see those little mice at the antique store, and every time I reach for them and I smack my hand because I don't need any more, but I love them. I thought there was another picture from Irene.
That's the only picture I got.
Was it?
Irene, if I missed a picture.
I thought there was one with it out of the box, but I love that doll.
Did I miss a picture, Irene,
I don't
of it
know.
out of the box?
Irene, was there another picture, or am I wrong? And that troll is a 1966 Wish Nick.
Yeah.
I really like it. Tammy's are so cute. They're all
Very
are.
cute.
We really appreciate this, guys. It's just fun. Do you still have last week's lineup of
Yeah.
photos?
Yeah.
I want to tell them, there's a doll that I had been looking at. It is the light blue, almost turquoise, alien shadow high doll with the 3 space buns. And I think 3 people sent that doll's picture in. I had been thinking about buying it. Do you have those? See if you can put them up. And if not, it's okay. I think Dory sent it in, and I think it was Rebecca. I can't remember who.
I gotta go look for it here first.
Oh, that's all right.
No. It just take a.
Anyway,
From last
just
week.
last week's lineup. Yeah, the little.
Do you remember whose?
Oh, I thought you could just play it through.
Oh yeah. I
There
can
she
do
is,
that.
right there on the end, with the 3 little space buns.
Okay. No, I
And then
didn't know what you
there
wanted.
was a
Yeah, I can
couple
do it.
others that had them. Did they see that, or am I just talking into
You're
space?
just talking into space
Okay.
because I didn't know what you wanted.
Okay.
I misunderstood.
Okay.
They're just watching us talk about it and not seeing what I'm doing here.
Okay. If you don't have it, it's all right.
I do.
So last week we had asked for alien dolls, and I had already been looking at this doll. I went and bought it. I did. I'll have that box opening soon, and I'm opening the box. I'm taking her out. She is so cute. I love the space dolls from last week. I love every picture you sent. But those little rainbow high dolls with the 3 little space buns. Oh, and I bought that doll too. I won't tell you which one of the 3, but I bought one. You can guess. If you listen to me ramble, you can guess. Those
Yeah, I was
are
just going to pull up the
just
photo of
so
the one you
cute.
wanted, but this one here in the
And
middle.
that is my girl in the middle.
Yeah. You can
There
see
she is.
she's got those things in the
Yeah.
hair weave. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, well, thank you for pulling that up. Dory's Dollies has the picture of her in the box. That's the one. And so I went and hunted one down and bought her.
Venus.
Venus. Okay.
Well, they guessed here is why I'm
Very
saying
cute.
that.
Oh, yes, Venus flytrap. Yes. That is the one. We have a prize.
Yep.
And prizes are being mailed out. Some went today. Some got mailed out today. I ran out of time. I apologize. You can look at me and see I'm tired.
I got my part yesterday for the 3D printer and
Yep, got that going.
got that going and got some of those moon bases done
McFlytrap, that's
in
it.
the different bottom. Oh, and reminder, next week is going to be wedding,
Yes.
so it can be bride, groom,
Or
for,
just
for the
going
Dolly
to a
parade,
wedding,
or
or-
yep, just dashing little.
Yep, and it doesn't have to be a
Ring
white
bearers or
wedding
anything
dress.
else.
Dolls Gone Goth a while back did black wedding
Yeah.
dresses.
Well, however
and if
that-
you still have yours, that's just fine.
However that inspires you.
Yeah.
And then
Swimsuits,
swimsuits, and then mermaids. Right?
mermaids.
So
Any
keep
kind of
that-
mermaid. You can just show an Ariel, or you can make.
And Deb, I should put I'm going to put in the Dolly parade. I'll finish that out. But just email it to, well, you can email it to either of us, but email it to me, Darren, DERON, at dollsrescued.com, and I will type it here into the chat here. Or you can just send it to Marna, whatever works.
Dollsrescued.com.
Yeah, at any Or you can go to the dollsrescued.com website, and in the bottom of every single page is an email address
Yep.
for us. And you can use that. It'll work just fine.
They could send it to Rennie at dollsrescued.com and you'd get it, wouldn't you?
No, actually,
Not anymore?
Not anymore. I got tired of all the spam that comes through.
Okay.
Anyway, so back to your...
We have trivia tonight if you're interested. I have a pair of leggings I made for a smart doll. Darren's going to show them here in just a minute. They are made by me, so take that any way you want. I love the leggings for the dolls. Let me put this up closer so you can see the print. It has a waistband and a snap. No, it has Velcro. It has Velcro. I am not a Velcro hater. This fabric is from a pair of leggings that I bought at a garage sale. So I am assuming, but do not know for a fact, that these have been washed and dried. So they should be okay, but take that however you want.
Yeah.
So that tonight is the trivia prize.
Okay.
And I got to tell you what happened to my trivia.
Are you going to hold it up to the other
Yeah.
camera?
Look, my puppy got this out of my... And can you see the bite out of it? I mean, the dog ate my homework.
Literally.
All right, this is how it works. I got to write the date on here for taxes.
And I got to get my official scorekeeping
June
paper.
5th, 2025. I keep these on file for taxes. All right,
Number one.
number one. Here we go.
And again, first one that
Oh,
comes
no,
up.
I was going to tell how it works. First of all, you have to be a subscriber to my channel. It's not too late. There's a subscriber, there's a subscribe blah, blah. Subscribe button right there. Hit it, hit the like button, leave a comment, and you're in.
And the notification bell, just to complete
Yeah,
the trifecta.
Sure. You have to be in the lower 48. Believe me, I'd love to send it everywhere, but for what we're giving as gifts, it's not worth the $40 to mail them. And we just can't do it anymore. So you have to be in the lower 48 to win. And I'm sorry, that's the way it is. The answers, my answer is the end all. If there's a dispute or whatever. The first person who answers correctly on our screen is the winner. We had someone, and she hadn't been back, and I feel really bad about it, but on her screen, her answers came up first, but not on ours, and I just feel awful about that, but
Yeah.
we have to
when
do
you
it
type in your answer, it appears instantly on your
screen.
but then it has to go to the YouTube server, which then sends it to everybody else, which includes us, and other people had sent it before her, but because hers came
Or it
immediately.
got to us faster.
So, I mean,
yeah.
it's just, it's
Yeah.
the way it is, and there's no way we can,
Yeah.
how else can we do this? I mean,
Yeah,
there-
yeah.
There's no
So
other.
that's how it works. And we just want you to know up front so there's no hurt feelings and,
Yeah, absolutely for fun. That's our intent.
yes, it is
And
for fun.
that was the same way that was, yeah, I mean,
Okay, number one, name 2 different types of dolls that wear wigs. In other words, name a type of doll that's hair is not rooted, but it wears a wig. What are you doing? I'm looking for answers.
I'm
He's
just,
scrolling. Woo, Donna. Woohoo. Donna got that lickety split. Number 2, name the best doll. Oh, I'm sorry. Name the last doll Marna restored on the Dolls Rescued channel.
I don't even know that.
Yes, you do.
No, that we aired.
Yeah. Did we air that one yet?
See, I know what we've done in-house last.
You know what? I don't think we put that one down. So it would be, let's skip that one. You know what it is? We're filming some now. We have, what do I have?
We have several.
Yeah, I have a couple that I'm restoring and cleaning up. And we meant to do one of them in, we meant to do one of them in a video yesterday, but
Yep, I'm just clearing my throat because I need to clear my throat. Not
because it did get played yesterday. We did something else. And so therefore, let's nullify number 2. Number 3, what is the name of the online live event Darren and Marna host in January? What is the name of the online live event that Darren and Marna host in January?
Donna again.
Woo, Donna. Woo-hoo, Donna. Number 4, name the gimmick that the toy company Ideal in 1969 used for Chrissy's, that the Chrissy doll has. Name the gimmick or the hook and the crook that the Chrissy doll had in 1969 by the Ideal company. And Tracy got it, hair grows. You know what? I didn't take care of that one either. Can you go measure that?
I can. Do you really want me to?
Well,
let's make this out of 18 today.
All right. Number 6.
Skipping number 5.
This isn't going real well. I am tired. My dog ate it. And if I look fat, it's the weather. Name one of the dolls considered Chrissy's. Name one of the dolls considered a family member in the Chrissy doll family. Name one of the dolls considered Chrissy's family member. Velvet, that's correct. And who had that first? Missy. There was also Carrie, Brandy, and Tessie.
Missy has it, and you can go back and read number 4 because I looked it up.
Thank you. Number 4. We were going to have my Chrissy video yesterday, and we weren't able to. That's the one that I fixed up, and she didn't get her shorts made is what happened. Number 5. How tall is a Chrissy doll? Boy, I'm really stumbling through this tonight.
Bye, Tracy.
How tall is a Chrissy doll? Bye, Tracy.
Renee's got it, 18 inches.
All right. Number 7. What company bought the Chrissy doll rights from Ideal to what company? You guys can probably guess this one. What company bought the Chrissy rights? The rights to make her, the rights to sell her. Rebecca's got it, Mattel. There was a unique morph of the Chrissy doll. What type of doll did Chrissy morph into? You could still buy Chrissy, but there was another version of her. What was it? What other morph or, baby doll? And her hair grew too. And I don't know, I'll just say it. I think she looks stupid. It's supposed to be a baby, and here's this hair coming out of her head. But I want one. I don't have one, and I'd like to have her for my Chrissy collection. I have all the other ones. Deb says she agrees. Number 9. What is or was Chrissy's name in the international version of the doll in France? What was the Chrissy's name in the international version in France? I didn't even know they had this. It's really quite cool. There was like 3 countries that had Chrissy, and it was Chrissy, and they changed her name.
Makes sense, though.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, but you know, if you had a doll that's Jean-Pierre or Claudette,
But it could still be.
Yeah.
No, none of those are correct. What was Chrissy's name in the international version in France? Do, 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 do. I'm not sure I'm saying this correct. Claudray. C-L-O-D-R-A-Y. Claudray. Number 10.
See, that would be a weird name for a doll in the United States.
Yeah, it would. But she didn't come from there.
I'm saying that for them,
Yeah.
it's the same
Number
thing.
10. What color is Chrissy's icon color? You know, like Barbie is pink. What is Chrissy's icon color?
Iconic.
Iconic color. I might need a nap.
We're going to go to a nap time now and be like the Joyce.
Okay, Deb got it, orange. Followed closely behind by Missy. Number 11.
Missy's internet must be
A little slower
lagging
tonight.
today. Or somebody sabotaged her.
Number 11. What state park touches Darren and Marna's property?
Finally, one I can get.
Our front yard touches what state park? What state park touches Darren and Marna's property? Do, 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 do.
Now you got me yawning. I can't quit.
Oh, I put the girl.
Something Trail. Nola, you're right. It's Something Trail. Honeybee's got it. Thank you.
All right, Katie Trail, that is correct. Number 12. What year was Raggedy Ann created? What year was the Raggedy Ann doll created? Excuse me.
No, I'm going to yawn. Quit it. You all need to quit yawning. You're making me.
I need a nap on Thursdays. I know.
I tried to set you up for a nap.
We've got dates coming in, and
no.
none of those are correct. Missy, that is hilarious. You're close.
Well, she didn't go over. She's the closest without going over.
What year was Raggedy Ann created? Nope, nope, and nope. Nobody has had it yet.
And we got a winner, Donna, here.
No. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at. Sorry. 1915. Number 13. What year was Raggedy Ann entered into the Toy Hall of Fame? What year did Raggedy Ann enter into the Toy Hall of Fame? You know, you all come on a Thursday night just to have fun, and here you are getting educated. Y'all are going to want a Raggedy Ann doll by the time we're done here. Nope, not 1935. Nope.
We got a winner here. Donna's got it.
Donna got it.
No, Missy got it first.
Missy got it first, though.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Right.
Missy.
Not number 14. National Raggedy Ann Doll Day is on what? National Raggedy Ann Doll Day is on what day yearly? National Raggedy Ann Doll Day is on what day yearly?
I think that was kind of cool, except today was Ketchup Day. So
Did you know all these silly dates, like National Donut Day, National this day, National that day, are voted on by Congress? We pay taxes for them to sit around and decide, should we have a National Donut Day? Not kidding.
I think every day should be Donut Day.
Yeah. Okay, did anybody guess?
No.
No.
I got June 12th and the days of the week.
No.
It's not June 12th, and it's not a specific day. It's a date like
It's
June 12th.
a date every year.
Yeah.
Same date every year. National Raggedy Ann Doll is on what day yearly? September 7th. Every year is National Raggedy Ann Day. And Darren and I are going to do a challenge this coming year, and maybe yearly from then on, to show rag dolls. And that, mark your calendar, that'll be September 7th, 10 a.m. Central. Number 15, how soon, how many days till VBR? Here, do the math. How many days
Except
till
today's
VBR?
Today's the 5th, not the 6th.
How many? Let me see.
Well, it's 15.
Oh,
Oh,
why are you saying it out loud?
well, then somebody ought to type it in quick.
Not yet, not yet. There you go. Donna's got it. 15.
And you took my pen.
I have my own right here.
Yeah, I know you do.
Number 16. What type of chair did Toner offer for Gene dolls? They offered a iconic chair for Gene dolls, and it's a specific type of chair. And I don't know what year. I guess I should have looked that up too. But this one came off the top of my head. So what type of chair did Toner offer for Gene dolls? Donna's on it, director's chair. Yeah, that was a big thing. She was a actress, movie star, kind of big deal. And she has her name on the back of her chair. Number 17. I worded this weird. On June 18th, on the Hi Barbie Challenge, what is the theme?
What is the theme for the Hi Barbie Challenge
I can't
this
do
month?
this one because we haven't announced it.
We haven't announced June 18th?
Nope.
Well-
We do that on the 7th. I'm really betting 1,000 tonight. It's DIY. We're doing DIY for Dolls Gone Goth and for Barbie. But it's okay because Dory already said it in her video, so I can say it here. Number 18. What can you do, or what does the mechanism do on the Mitty Blythe's eye? What can you do, or what does the mechanism do on a Mitty Blythe's eyes? Missy has met Robert Toner. We met him at BlytheCon a couple years ago. Very cool. All right, turn left and right.
Yeah, we got to turn left. Missy said slide. I'm not really sure what that would be interpreted as. Renee says turn left and right.
Yeah, I would go with Renee, and I get what you're saying, Missy, but we need to go with the back and forth or left and right. All right, here's one for you.
Like the creepy post or wall paintings in a scary movie that follow you.
Yeah. Here's one for you. You older girls, you're going to get this right now. Name a muscle car. How many of you do not know what a muscle car is? Name a muscle car.
For you Motor City fanatics heading to BlytheCon this August.
Missy's on it. Firebird, Barracuda, Camaro. Yep. T-Bird, Mustang. Y'all know what they are. Very cool. I like to throw stuff in that kicks your mind in another direction. Who got it first?
It was Missy.
Missy.
Yep. The first one, she said Firebird.
Number 20. What is Target's, the store Target, what is their 18-inch dolls company brand? The brand name of Target's 18-inch doll is what I'm looking for.
And you might see it if I hadn't scrolled off the...
And Rebecca's got it. Our generation is correct. So who is our winner?
It wasn't a blowaway like last week, but Donna is our winner.
Donna
with
got
5
it.
Correct answers.
Yeah, Donna got them pretty good.
No?
Donna, I'll be sending you these pants. Again, I'm sorry I'm a slow shipper. The summertime really...
Well, I screwed her up because a bunch of these were 3D printed stuff, and I had some problems with the printer that I use for the stands and the like. But we got that all straightened out, and away we go.
Well, he
Cranking them
got
back
the
up.
fan yesterday?
Yeah. Yep.
Yesterday the fan shows up.
And I started printing right away.
Okay, Donna doesn't have a... Oh, boy. Should we push him back another month?
We can. I don't mind. I know you...
This is really hard. I'll get with you, Donna. I'll get with you. And if you see these again next week, Donna does not have a smart doll. However, go to Donna's channel and take a look at her Amaya Reigns, her 24-inch Amaya Reigns. Oh, my. She sparked my interest in doing more with mine. Donna does shoes, clothes, patterns, haircuts. That's why.
Yeah.
That's how I got the. Where is she?
Yeah, I blame you, Donna.
Little girl with the haircut. I went and bought another doll because Donna's was so cute. I had to have one and cut its hair.
Oh, nothing hard, and no worries, Donna. Don't worry about it.
But so yeah, go to Donna's channel, take a look. Go to, you know what? Look who's here tonight and who is posting, who's chatting. Go to their channel, subscribe to their channel, watch their videos. That's something we can do for one another, and I don't express that enough. We need to support one another because YouTube is not doing us right. So we need to do one another right. And when you see people chatting or you go see a video and you see a name you don't know or you're not familiar with, click on it, subscribe, and watch their videos because, you know, look at Renee, inspired by Pink Renee. She's jumped into the community with both feet. Be sure and go by and subscribe to her channel. Subscribe to all the people that you don't know. And
yeah, if you come to YouTube to see doll content, you're not going to get the doll content if you don't pat each other on the back and encourage each other.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
we have to build one another. YouTube's not building us anymore. On that, thank you for coming. We always appreciate your support. If you would hit that like button, that would really help us out. And all of your chat really helps us out. It's a big deal. And we want to especially thank those that come week after week. It means a lot.
We enjoy seeing your faces.
We do. We look forward to it.
Well, virtual faces as they are. Your avatars. So you all have a great night, a great weekend, and
see you in the next video.
Yeah, we'll see you out there in Dollyverse.